So we was like, cool, we can't call our thing Bad Boy Entertainment because one, my dad ain't dealing with no bad man in his house. That's the first thing. Two, it was already taken. So we said, we're gonna call our thing Sweet Boy Entertainment. I said, yeah, guys. Now, Sweet Boy Entertainment, when you say Sweet Boy Entertainment, what do you think? You're thinking ladies, isn't it? My thing. So me and my cousin, we said, alright, cool, we're gonna call the sound Sweet Boy Entertainment. Now, you need to come up with a sweet boy name. My cousin says, yo. I said, I look at him, I said, cuz, what do girls like? He says, they like Valentine's. He's like, cool. He's gonna call himself Mr. Valentine. I said, oh my days. That is sick. That is mad. So he said to me, cuz, what are you gonna call yourself? I was like, what do girls like? He's like, they like chocolates. I said, alright, cool. So what are we saying? What are we saying? Obviously, no black magic. We can't do with black magic. Not in our household. I'm not gonna call myself Ferrero Rocher. That is just long. I'm not gonna be called Quality Street either. That is just dead. It's dead. It's dead. But who remembers the advert for the Milktray man? Who remembers it? So imagine my man jumps from the helicopter on the cliff, climbs into the lady's bedroom. She's in the right now. It would be a madness, isn't it? Like if you saw that advert now, it'd be a bit of a madness. So he climbs through the window. She's in the shower. He leaves the business card on the bed. It's got the silhouette of him. He jumps back out the window into the helicopter. She sees the box of chocolates with the silhouette. What's the catchphrase? All because the ladies love. But obviously I was 16 at the time. Yeah, I'm now 40. I'm married. I've got kids and all that. So we don't even play them jingles anymore. We just the name's just there. Yeah. So that's how I came up with the name. So 16. I decided to become a DJ. We started doing house parties, christenings. We used to drive around in his car. Do you remember we used to drive around in a car, window down, and you're just listening for the beeline, for the house, from the house party. You'd be like, oh, that's the house party in Streatham, let's go there. We'd go there, open up the boot, take the records out. Just give man 20 minutes, innit? That's what we used to do. Take over a whole party. We started doing our own clubs, yeah? Liquid in Wandsworth. We used to do raves up in West End. Anybody used to go Gas Club on a Tuesday? Oh yeah. Hanover Grand on a Wednesday. Samantha's on a Thursday. We used to go SW1 on a Friday. We go Ezekiel's on a Saturday. I'm from that era. I'm from that era. So in this time I'm at college where we're doing good, we're doing alright. We leave college, we go into the big bad world. I go to my cousin's house. I put this on my Instagram yesterday. I go to my cousin's house. A friend of ours says that there's an opportunity to join Car Phone Warehouse. So I go to my cousin's house and I take his CV. I go on his computer. I change the address and the date of birth. And I hand in the CV. He hands in the same CV. I get the job first. Mad thing. So back in 1999. On the 5th of July, which is my 20th anniversary tomorrow, I started a Car Phone Warehouse. I'm still there. I know you're like, what? You're still there. Right, so you're thinking, why are you still there, Milks? If you're doing all this other stuff. So for those of you who don't know, in that time, I still kept DJing. And I fell in love with radio. So did anybody used to listen to the Light FM? Yeah. So Solid. Yeah, that's so I started on pirate radio on the Light FM back in 2002 or 2003. Started on that, and I'm still at the time working at Car Phone. I then realised that I've got a passion and I've got a love for radio. Because I would do radio for as long as I want. Like, I'd be on radio all day. And then I moved to another station a year later. I moved to a station called Bounce FM. And I really kind of set home there. I was there for 4 years. I used to do a show on a Saturday afternoon from 12 in the afternoon till 5. That means you would get up, tidy your house, go out the road, go shopping, come back, unpack it, go hairdressers, come back. and I'm still on, and I get your nails done, and I'm still on the radio. So that means that's my passion, innit? That's my passion. That's what I just love doing. I just love doing radio. But at the same time, I'm still working full-time at Carphone Warehouse. So we'll skip a few years. 2008, I get given an opportunity to become a manager of a store, which is actually up the road, the Carphone Warehouse in Balham. Now the great thing is, I'm from Balham. Mum and Dad's house is in Balham. This is good. That means I don't have to go far. That means if I get hungry, I can go home, raid out the pot, and then come back to work. But then guess what happens? I inherit a team that are very, very challenging. Any managers in there? Anybody in a senior position? So, my first experience as a manager, I've inherited this team, and I've got a few, you know, I've got a couple man them in the shop in it. You know when you go to a phone shop, you remember the program Phone Shop? Yes. I believe that it was actually based on my shopping value. Because every character in that program works in my shop. So I had a brother, you know, like, you know my guy, you know that one. You know the one that talks like that. Oh, hey, you good though, yeah? Okay, so you want to pay as you go. Alright, cool, stay down. Sit down. Let's come, sit down. But I'm telling you though that you need a contract. I know you came in there to top up £10 on the pay as you go. But basically you're gonna leave with a phone, insurance, and everything. I had that guy. And then you know you got the hype guy. Oh my days, I come. I had that one. I had the laid back girl. She's just like, yeah, I'm just here. I'm just pretty. Yeah. Don't ask me to do nothing. I'm just here to sell phones, but I'm pretty. Yeah. I had that. So at this time, life is challenging because I've got this job and I enjoy it. I enjoy phones. I love phones. Anybody that knows me personally will know that I love phones. But I'm going through this managerial position and I'm not enjoying it. And at the same time, I've met my missus. And we've then, yeah, I know. Now hold on, and this is the story now. This is where it gets interesting. So my missus comes into the shop one day. Now this is how I know it was meant to be, because I wasn't meant to be working that day. So my assistant manager was meant to be working that day in the shop. He phones me and says, Mark, my belly is cutting me. Can you cover the shop? I'm vexing her. It's Saturday, I want to just chill, I'm in my house clothes. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna come down. I bait up and I jump in the car. I go to the shop now. He then phones me and says, I'll be there in an hour. 2 hours later, my man don't reach it. 12 o'clock come, my man phoned me and said, belly's gone, I can't make it. I said, brother. And you know why I was upset? Because I had a radio show to do at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So I was upset, so it was mashing up with my passion in it. But then, the wife walks in. It gets a bit political. Because everything kind of stopped. Even the bus outside stopped. I'm like, well, okay. Alright, okay, let's see if we can fix your problem. Yeah? So you want an iPhone 3GS? That's how long ago we're talking. iPhone 3GS, that's the second iPhone. Right. She comes in. We've been together a little while. You can tell we got twins. It's all good right now. It's a beautiful thing. Give her a round of applause. So, imagine now, I'm in this position, and now I've got a family in it, because I've got twins. So, for those of you who don't know and don't listen to my radio show, I've got twin boys. They are called the Mini Milks. They got their own hashtag. Check it on Instagram. It's real. Yeah, they are entrepreneurs. They are businessmen. They actually know how to sell lemonade and make money. Yeah, they trust me. We'll get to that. So I'm saying to myself, I've got this job, but I need to provide for my family. But I've got a passion. But at the same time, I'm not happy in my job. I'm really unhappy. Anybody been in a job that they've really been unhappy in? Like to the point where you don't even really ever want to go into that job. So then this is what happens. So I'm unhappy with the job. My shop is next door to a Greg's. So madness. So what I do with my staff now in the morning for breakfast, I say to them, yo, Jay, breakfast. They said, yo, Milks, what do you want for breakfast? All right, give me a steak bake. Yeah. Get me two, because you can't have one statement don't make no sense, does it? It doesn't. It makes no sense. You gotta get two. And furthermore, I need something sweet. Get the apple Danish, yeah. And I need a Lucozade as well, because you get right. So, can anybody tell me roughly how much calories that is? It's a madness, yeah. But because I'm unhappy, I'm just eating, and then guess what? So imagine I do that for breakfast, and then, you know Sainsbury's, they make homemade pizzas. They are banging, yeah? To the point where the staff in there actually knew my, I wouldn't even need to walk up to the counter, I'd be just like, yo! They'd be like, cool, set my thing in it, yeah? So that like, we're on like over 2,000, we've gone past 3,000 calories now. I'm still living at home at the time as well. So imagine, I then go to mom and dad's, and I'm just going to eat the big food, innit? But you know you can't even not eat it. Because you know you'll upset mom and dad. Hey, so you don't want to eat the food? Me and you want to cook the food with love, and you don't want to eat the food. Yeah? Alright, cool. Alright, big man, you don't want to eat it? Alright, come on to the house. So I don't need that, yeah? So, I go up to an amazing 22 stone. Wow. If you see my Instagram, you see it's real. It's real. So at this point, I'm overweight, I'm stressed out, I'm just hating work, but I still love radio. So then I had a conversation with God. And God told me to do the maddest thing in my life. He said, I want you to quit your full-time job, and I want you to do a breakfast show on Top FM in the mornings for free.
I remember this.
For free. I want you to do this radio show for free. You're not gonna get no money from it, and you're gonna leave your job. And I was like, nah, I'm not gonna leave the job. Guess what happened? You know, sometimes God makes you have to do something. There was a day when police came to my shop. The police come into my shop, you know, with a search warrant. You know the straw, because this is bad on High Road. Daddy Milktray could drive past at any point. So I'm like, wow, feds have come into my shop. That's my sign, innit? Like, I've got to leave. Like, this is not for me. So I said, you know what, I'm going to take that. Somebody said my phrase earlier, that leap of faith. And I'm going to leave this job. So I went part-time. I went down to 15 hours. At the time, the twins were 2, Mrs. was at home, and there's only one income. It's mine. I got that 15 hours. And I started doing this radio show in the mornings on Top called the Glorious Full Breakfast Show. I did that 7. I started doing that 7 years ago. There were points where I had no money. Like, some people come up here and tell you about the highs and all that. I'm going to tell you about the realness. There was a point in my time where I didn't even have enough money to put petrol in my car so that I can go to work to earn, to go and make money. That's how real it was. Like, there were times where I was genuinely frightened to open my NatWest app. Frightened. Like, why do I even want to put my finger on the thing and open it out? Lord, God, let me just see an extra pound or 2 in there. But you know, and you know when you know it's not in there. That's the thing. But I kept grinding. Every morning I'd wake up and do this radio show. And guess what? People started to listen. I'm like, wait a minute. Got a little something here. So then I'm doing my show. I love music. I love making a noise and all that. But one day I decided, now anybody heard of Les Brown in there? Yeah. Anybody heard of Les? Anybody heard of Eric Thomas? Yes. Zig Ziglar, any of the, like those guys. So when I was going to work, I'd be watching these guys' videos on YouTube for my own personal gain. One morning I decided to convert one of those videos into an MP3 and play it on the radio. The morning I did that, that was when my radio show changed. We then came up with what we call Milktray's Motivation.